sponsor Kansas State Bank, and in part by the following sponsors: DIY, Bob Allen Ford, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Morningstar Care Homes, Pizza Time, Sears Hometown Store, Layton Real Estate, Liberty Pawn and Gold, High Tech Relief Center, and El Sol Mexican Restaurant. Now, here's your host, Derek Chappell.
And a Merry Christmas almost to you. Glad to have you along tonight on the Santa Claus Show on KOFO. Derek Chappell, your host for one more night. This is it, the last Santa Claus show of the season. I can't believe that the big night is almost here. Just a couple nights away until Santa makes his big run, gets the big sleigh out, gets the reindeer all pumped up and ready to go, Rudolph all shiny, and out the door he goes. I don't think it's a door. It's probably a hangar, would be my guess, where everybody stays. But Santa is almost here, and tonight we will talk to him again one last time from the North Pole. That's right, Santa and I have a special phone line that we've set up. It's a little elf magic for you from the North Pole. It's actually for the kids, but doesn't matter what your age is. If you're a kid at heart, enjoy the Santa Claus Show tonight. We'll talk to Santa here in just a little bit. Get him on the phone. I'm sure he's busy. Got a lot to do, a lot of lists to check, a lot of toys to make, a lot of stuff to put in the old bag. And get ready to head out. So we'll talk to Santa here in just a little bit tonight here on the Santa Claus Show on KOFO. Derek Chappell with you from the Bob Allen Ford Studios. We'll take a look at your weather here in just a little bit, because I know that's important to everybody as well as they start to head out. And it's the weekend. It is Friday. It's the weekend. Everybody's heading over the river and through the woods to head to grandmother's house we go, that kind of stuff. And we'll take a look at the forecast here in just a little bit. There is a chance of snow in it. I'll tell you about that here coming up. Now, here's what happens on the Santa Claus Show. If you're new to the Santa Claus Show, we're glad you're here. This is our 8th Santa Claus Show, so next year you can jump on a little earlier with us. But the Santa Claus Show is designed for a couple of things. For us to have some fun, which it always is, and 2, for the kids. So over the last few weeks, we've had our North Pole Express mailboxes at our sponsor locations all around the area. And we've invited you to take your child to one of these locations and put their letter in the North Pole Express mailbox. And what happens when they do that is it instantly gets to Santa's mailbag because of the elfin magic that we have. So Santa has a mailbag full of letters from the good girls and boys in our area, and I'm sure he's got some more tonight to read. And so I hope you get the kids around the radio. If your kids submitted a letter to our North Pole Express mailbox, they may hear their letter from Santa tonight. And what a cool thing that is for a child to hear Santa talk about their letter and mention their name and talk about what they want to have for Christmas or anything they put. We've had some great letters over the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot of, from Santa has told us he's got a lot of pictures, a lot of drawings, a lot of letters that say, love you, Santa, that kind of stuff. And that's always good. The kids always get it, and that's a good thing. So if you have, again, submitted one of those letters, we may read that on the air tonight. So get the kids around and ready. Here's the other thing I want you to do is to get your children by the radio. Perhaps you're listening on the computer on our KOFO YouTube page. You can find that through our website at KOFO.com. You can also listen on an Android device, whether it's a phone or a tablet, through the Next Radio app. Or, again, old-fashioned style. Just crank it around the radio and gather everybody around, get the hot chocolate ready, a little steaming cup of hot chocolate, little marshmallows in there. And so we want the kids to call. That's what I want you to do, is get around the radio, but grab the phone as well, because they can talk to Santa Claus tonight. And Santa will take their calls, and he can talk to them. And again, like we did last night, for every child that gets on the air tonight with Santa, we've got a special gift here from KOFO. So the little incentive for the kiddos to get on the phone, for the parents to dial, and they can talk to Santa Claus throughout this evening. We'll be here until 7 o'clock on the Santa Claus Show. 242-1220 is our phone number. That's 785-242-1220. That is the phone number that you can call. And if the line is busy, try again. You may be on hold for just a little bit, depending on the number of calls we have, but we will get to you if you're there tonight to get you on the air, your child on the air, both of you. It doesn't matter to me. We'll get you on with Santa Claus. So, again, we welcome you. We're glad you're here tonight. It's such a festive time. I was actually out about doing a little shopping today, and it wasn't bad. Everybody seemed to be in a good mood. Everybody was okay. It was a little chilly, but everybody was all right with it. But I like to see that. There's nothing worse than the stress and anxiety kicking in and everybody forgetting why they're out and about and the reason for the season. And today, everybody seemed to be in a good mood, and that's a good thing. I also want to say this. For those of you who were involved or maybe heard about our Happy Holiday Helper campaign on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week, where we asked our listening audience, to help out some families in our area who need a little hand this holiday to have a happy holiday. We put it to you to help us out. And we had two families on the air that really needed the help. and we had Mary, who was the mother with the young child, who had a lot of issues going on with this youngster with some PTSD and some other things, and just needed some help with some rent and things like that. We also had Kelly the next night. Her husband, of course, had the stroke, and she has to take care of him full time, so they're living off of one disability check. Well, we told you their stories, excuse me, and you came through like you have no idea. Today, we were actually gathered everything up from the donations that we received, and we're going to do some shopping tomorrow for these families. And actually, there was enough that we had left over that we're going to help a couple of other families that we didn't mention on the air that really need the help this year. So a number of families in our community are going to have a happy holiday, and that's because of you, our listening audience. We really appreciate it. I can tell you this, when we total everything up today, we received donations of over $8,000. We did that in 3 days. We also, and I'll tell you this, because this came about today too. We didn't tell you this on the air because it just happened today. We had a donation of an automobile. A donation of a car for one of these families who needed it desperately. And we had someone come through with a car. They wanted to remain anonymous. I'll keep it that way. But one of these families that had no transportation now will have transportation. So, again, you came through with this. We had people bringing food. We had a donation of 20 pounds of hamburger today. We had donations of food cards. We had gas cards. We had people walk in here and had us checks for $1,000 and wouldn't give us their name. It was on the check, but of course they didn't want their name mentioned. They just said, don't worry about it. So I tell you what, it has warmed my heart. It has made it a great holiday season to know that our listening audience is willing to step up and help out those in need who need it. And what felt great was the families we talked to said, I hope next year I'm in the position to call and help somebody else. And that is really, that makes it all worth it. There's a lot of effort that goes into this, and I want to thank Bill Crowley. I want to thank Eric Crowley, Kyle Thurman. There's so many people, Larry Cobb, a lot of people who've helped out here and take the time and effort to do this and take some of the time away from their holiday to do it. But boy, it's just a heartwarming thing. So thank you if you were involved, and to our families, a Merry Christmas to you and a happy holiday, and just couldn't be happier with the way it turned out this year. So just wanted to get that plug in there for the Happy Holiday Helper and for the families we were able to help. So it is time at this time, I think. Let me double check if I've got the phone lit up here. I've got the phone ready. Yes, okay. Let me dial here. Santa's extra long number. I was asked yesterday afternoon, just somebody tried to catch me off guard and say, hey, what's that number you've got for Santa? And I almost started to say it. And then I thought, no, because that would put me on the naughty list.
Telephone or telegraph. How may I direct your call?
Good evening. It's Derek at KOFO again. Could I be connected to Santa Claus, please?
One moment, please.
Thank you. So they almost tricked me into giving out the phone number. Now, here's what happened. So tonight, after I wrote it down, I'm going to eat it and swallow it. So nobody will know the phone number. So,
ho, 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 ho.
Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, is that you, Santa?
That is me.
Santa, it is Derek at KOFO at the Bob Allen Ford Studios in Ottawa. How are you tonight?
Doing well, Derek. And you?
I am just fantastic. It's a little colder here. I feel for you there at the North Pole because it feels like it here, but it's okay because it's almost Christmas, so it's supposed to feel cold.
Oh, it is.
In our parts of the world, I know you go all over the place, and there's a few places that are a little warmer, I'm sure.
Yes, it is.
And a little colder than we are, so I shouldn't complain. But Santa, I've just wondered all day, as we head into the weekend now, this is Friday, and you're heading out on Sunday night, how are things at the North Pole?
We are just getting things wrapped up. The things are we've reached the peak. We're going down the backside of it. All the final checks are being done. The sleigh is being prepped for flight. The reindeer is they're getting their last bit of cleaning and primping, and all the harnesses and everything are being checked. All the last minute detail stuff is being done right now.
I bet it's just crazy there at this point in time. Is your the big sack of gifts, the big red bag, is it already starting to be filled?
Yes.
I assume that takes some time.
It does.
I mean, we're talking thousands and thousands and millions of packages. This is a big red bag.
Yep.
So you got to start ahead of time.
But it's not near as big as you think it is.
Really?
Yeah. Santa magic.
Santa magic.
Santa magic.
Awesome. You know, I would love to see that happen, and I just know it sits right back there on the old sleigh, and the reindeer take off, and there goes Santa. Now, do the elves, I picture all the elves gathering around and giving you the big cheer and heading off, and It's just got to be the most festive of times.
It is. Like I said the other day, we have a great big parade. At the culmination of the parade is when I take off.
Oh, yeah. That's true, and I bet it's just a festive time, and then everybody goes, whew.
Yes.
I'm sure one big sigh of relief from a bunch of elves and Mrs. Claus, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, and a great big glass of eggnog, too.
I'm sure she holds her breath until you get back, though.
She does.
I'm sure she worries.
She doesn't
about
like me flying sometimes.
I'm sure she worries about you. Well, tonight, Santa, do you have more letters that you've received from our North Pole Express mailboxes?
Yes, I do.
And are you going to read those for us tonight?
Yes, I will.
I hope so. And would you like to talk to some more kiddos on the phone tonight?
Would love to talk to the kids.
We had some great calls last night, and we hope to do the same thing again tonight. 242-1220 is our phone number here at KOFO, and I've got this connection to Santa Claus at the North Pole, and we're going to talk to him till 7 o'clock. You can talk to him as well. And again, for every child that gets on the air with Santa tonight, we've got a special gift from KOFO. So get on that phone, 242-1220. Tell you what, Santa, why don't we go ahead? We got a little bit of time before I have to take a break here. So if you want to dive into a letter or two, because I know there's some kids sitting around right now, and they're thinking, when is Santa going to read my letter? When is Santa going to read my letter? So why don't we jump into a couple right out of the gate, and we'll get that started.
I have a couple of young gentlemen, Aiden, who's 8, and Ethan, and they sent me a picture of a snowball fight.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That is fun.
We may be able to do that here in the next couple of days. There's a chance of snow here.
Yep. And it says they love snow.
Oh,
and so do I.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Snow is wonderful.
Kind of your gig there is the snow.
It is. And
snowball fights are fun. You know, we haven't had much snow here in the last couple of years to have a snowball fight, so I hope we can do that this time.
We'll try to do a better job this year. It also has a picture of a snowman on here, and Ethan and Aiden with piles of snowballs.
So that sounds like to me what Ethan and Aiden want for Christmas is snow.
Yeah, they are, and they're prepped for battle. I think this is great.
I have no problem with that. I bring on the snow. I'm good with that. Thank you, Ethan and Aiden, for writing into Santa Claus in our North Pole Express mailbox.
And Merry Christmas, Aiden and Ethan. Ho, ho, ho.
Larry, how about another one before we hit the break here real quick, and I'm going to tell everybody about that chance of snow here in just a second.
Okay, I've got a letter from Ella. Ella has
beautiful name.
Drawn me a picture, and it looks like she's practiced some of her writing as well, and really doesn't have a list. So Ella, I tell you what I will do is I will reach real deep into my Santa Claus bag, and I will pull something out for you, just for you, okay? So Merry Christmas, Ella, and thank you for sending me this letter.
Fantastic. You know, the beauty of that is Santa knows the magic, and he knows even if there's nothing on your list, he knows what's in your mind on your list, I guess. Santa knows. He knows these things. So he, I'm sure, will deliver. And thank you, Ella, for writing in. I just love that name. It's a beautiful name.
It is.
Okay, so see, that's how it works. Santa's going to read letters. We'll do that all until 7 o'clock. We'll take your phone calls. Phone lines are open right now at 242-1220. Before we take a break here, I do want to mention our sponsors who had the North Pole Express mailboxes at their locations. Of course, those are going to go away now. And the cool thing about it is with Santa Magic, they just disappear. It's the coolest thing. And maybe they'll be back there next year. But our title sponsor is Kansas State Bank. The other locations with the mailboxes were Liberty Pawn and Gold, El Sol Mexican Restaurant, High Tech Relief Center, Layton Real Estate in Wellsville, your hometown Sears store, Pizza Time, DIY Supply, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Bob Allen Ford, and Morningstar Care Homes. And we want to thank each and every one of those businesses and business owners for helping us out this year to have the North Pole Express mailbox so the kids could get connected to Santa Claus. We're going to take a quick break. Be back. We'll take your phone calls, 242-1220. You're listening to The Santa Claus Show on KOFO.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
Hi, it's Lou Baker from CarStar in Ottawa. We stand behind our repairs with local lifetime warranty and CarStar Limited 5-year nationwide warranty. 1-800-CARSTAR. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast from the Bob Allen Ford Weather Center. Tonight, overcast during early evening, then gradual clearing overnight, and a brisk low of 19. Tomorrow, becoming overcast during the day and a high of 38. And tomorrow night, a 40% chance of snow after midnight. Overcast tomorrow night and a low of 20. Sunday, Christmas Eve, overcast through mid-morning. Then it's going to clear off with a high of 32. So hits the freezing mark on Christmas Eve day. And then Christmas Eve night, while Santa's buzzing around and hitting your house, it's mostly clear and a low of 17. So Santa's got to dress warm. Christmas Day, overcast and a high of 37. So a little chance of snow, otherwise looks good. That's your forecast from the Bob Allen Ford Weather Center at your home for the holidays. 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Pizza. The bald-headed, yellow-skinned guy behind me has just discovered Pizza Time. Cheese bread, buffalo wings. You'll be drooling, too, with every bite of everything on the menu. Know what makes Pizza Time the best? Dough! That's right. Fresh-made dough gives Pizza Time pizza its wonderfully delicious flavor.
Beer. Wonderful, glorious beer.
Got that, too. And with football season here, there's no better place to watch a game or go after you've played one.
Pizza. Beer.
Close. It's Pizza Time. 208 South Main in Ottawa, 785-242-TIME.
Hi, this is Bob Redeker, owner of Poncho's in downtown Ottawa. As you heard first here on KOFO, Poncho's is closing its doors on December 22nd so that we can return as Leon's in 2018. Until then, you can still enjoy all your favorites on the Poncho's menu. We want to thank you for your years of support, and we look forward to seeing you before our doors close in December and again when we reopen as Leon's in 2018. You can still dine in or carry out. Poncho's, serving you since 1982 at 429 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Some of the luckiest people in America live right here in eastern Kansas. That's because we have something few others do. A local bank that's not part of a large conglomerate. Kansas State Bank. For 100 years, Kansas State Bank has remained your local bank. With bankers and tellers you're just as likely to see at church as at the bank. People you know, people who know you. When Glenn H. Hill started this bank 100 years ago, he was intent on creating a bank by Kansans for Kansans. And it's still that way today. It's truly our bank. Member FDIC.
Huge selection, the biggest savings, and the best customer service after you buy your vehicle. That's Bob Allen Ford, and now we're here in Ottawa, Kansas. The purchase experience is easy. Shop from the comfort of your home at Bob Allen Ford Ottawa and BobAllenFord.com. Select the inventory you would like to see, and we'll do the rest. From new F-150s to Explorers, Escapes, and Fusions, we've got you covered. Don't forget the pre-owned selection of low-mileage, under-warranty cars and trucks from all manufacturers. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference. The difference is Bob Allen Ford here in Ottawa.
DIY Supply is your home base for home and farm improvement in Ottawa. You've been good to us, and we want to give that back to the community. Come in today and find out how to win a full-size Yeti cooler and support the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. This isn't a Fetty, a fake Yeti. It's a real Yeti and can be yours. While you're there, shop for the handymen or handy women on your Christmas list. DIY Supply at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. Very proud supporter of the Franklin County Cancer Foundation.
Welcome back to the Santa Claus Show on KOFO, 1220 and 103.7 FM. Derek Chappell, your host. Our final Santa Claus show of the season. I cannot believe we are this close to Christmas. It's coming. It is coming, and whether you're ready or not. So get ready for it. A couple nights away, and Santa's going to make that return to the area. He's going to hang out briefly. I picture Santa's got about, this long at each house because he's got to get all these places. But anyway, we have Santa on the phone from the North Pole. Santa, we appreciate you being here again. I know you're so busy, and we're actually going to give you tomorrow off because we know you have a few things to do. But we appreciate you being here and joining us all these nights on the Santa Claus Show. And we really hope the kids have enjoyed it in talking to Santa Claus. And as a matter of fact, speaking of talking to Santa Claus, I think, let me go push this little button right here. Hello, you're on the Santa Claus Show. Who am I speaking to?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Is this Stella?
Yes.
Stella, I am so glad you called. I was hoping you would. How old are you, Stella?
6.
6? And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten?
One of my favorite grades.
It is. And who's your teacher?
Miss Gelbach.
Yeah, she's a nice one, isn't she?
How are you?
Are you excited about Christmas, Stella?
Yes.
Yes, you are? Excellent. And how about your tree? Have you got your Christmas tree up already?
Yes.
Really? Now, we've been asking this question to a lot of people. Do you have an angel or a star or a hamburger or a giraffe on top of your Christmas tree?
Charlie.
A what?
He asked if you had a star, an angel, a giraffe. What do you have on top of your tree?
We have a star.
That is so nice.
Stars are pretty. That's been the biggest answer so far. That's the one we've had the most, is stars on top of the tree.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. And tell me, what kind of cookie do you like, Stella?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. I like chocolate chip, too.
One of Santa's favorites. Are you going to leave some cookies out for Santa Claus?
Yes.
Awesome.
That is great. And a little bit of milk, too, okay?
Now, Stella, here's the deal now. You can't eat those, before he gets there because those are for him, okay? That was my problem as a kid. I would want to go out and eat the cookies before Santa showed up, but I knew that would put me on the naughty list, so I did my best not to do that.
Now tell me, Stella.
Anna, we have Charlie here too.
Oh, Charlie's there.
Charlie.
Anna.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Charlie. How are you?
Good.
Good.
How old are you, Charlie?
4.
4? Have you been good?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been checking the list. I see your name right there on the good list.
Oh, that's good. Hey, Charlie, this is Derek. Can you do me a favor? Can you hold up 4 fingers for me?
Hold up 4 fingers.
Can you hold up 4 fingers? Now, on your next birthday, how old are you going to be on your next birthday?
What's that?
How old are you going to be on your next birthday, Charlie? Are you going to be 5?
Say that loud. Say 5.
5.
Okay, so put your thumb out. So you know what that means? That means you're a whole handful. Are you going to be a handful?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh. And tell me, Charlie, which one is your favorite reindeer?
Rudolph.
Rudolph. You know, everybody likes Rudolph. It's that nose of his, you know?
It's so bright.
Yeah. Do you know what color it is?
Red.
Red. You're very right. You're absolutely right. Now tell me, do you have a chimney in your house that I can slide down?
What?
A fireplace.
Yeah.
You do? That's good. That is a good thing to have.
Hey, Charlie, just some advice. Be sure the fire's out before Santa comes, okay? Tell your parents about that. They'll understand.
And what would you like for Christmas, Charlie?
I love the giggle. Charlie or Stella, either one. Can you tell Santa what you want for Christmas?
Robo Dog. Tail car.
I don't know. Those sounds like a great list to me.
It is. How about you, Stella? What would you like for Christmas?
Robo Dog.
A Robo-Dog.
There, you're covered. You're covered there, Santa, for sure.
All right.
Well, Stella and Charlie, you sound like great kiddos who are ready for Christmas. You're on the nice Santa. Are they on the nice list?
They are both on the nice list.
You're both on the nice list, so that's a good thing. And we really appreciate you guys calling in. We've got a special gift for you that we'll talk to you about here off the air in just a second. But you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Anything else you want to say to Santa Claus before you go?
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Thank you guys for calling in, and thank you, Mom and Dad, as well. And that was Stella and Charlie. Merry Christmas to you guys, all right? All right, Santa, I think we've got a call on line 2 as well. This is, I believe, let's see. I think this is Kira and Xavier. Let's see what we've got here on line 2. Hello, you're on the Santa Claus Show.
Ho, ho, ho.
Are you... Whoa.
Hello. Who do I have here?
Yeah.
Kara? How old are you, Kara?
6.
6. And Xavier's there as well?
Somebody's singing Christmas songs. I like that.
That is so wonderful.
Festive mood.
Yes. What Christmas songs do you like? Oh, is your Christmas tree up?
Yes.
It is? And what do you have on top of your Christmas tree?
Star.
A star?
More stars.
I've been waiting for somebody to tell me a hamburger.
That's just silly, Santa. You know why those stars? You know why everybody puts stars on the tree? Because it can help light the way for Santa to see your house.
That is true.
That always helps.
You know what else it represents? The star above the manger.
That's right.
That is what that's
all about.
Another
good reason. Another good reason to have it there.
Yep. So tell me, Kara, are you in school?
Yes.
Yes. What?
I'm on break.
You're on break.
Oh, you are? That's good.
Boom.
That's good. Hey, what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. That is so good.
Best grade ever.
Yeah, and what's your teacher's name?
Miss Carter.
Really?
Another great one.
I remember her. She's
another great one.
She's super. Okay, hey, I got a question for you. Do you know the names of any of my reindeer?
Rudolph.
Rudolph. Everybody likes
the
Rudolph.
Number one answer every time. Everybody loves Rudolph.
Yeah, that is
for
true.
good reason too.
Now, do you have lights on your Christmas tree or your house? Do you have lights on your house so I can find where you're at?
Yes.
Cool. Did you help put them up?
Yeah.
You did.
Are they white lights or colored lights?
Color.
Oh, that's pretty. So Santa's going to see your house.
Very good.
Let's talk about your list there, Kara. Do you have a list for Santa Claus?
Yeah. What'd
you put on your list?
A unicorn.
A unicorn.
I never would have thought of that.
That is so cool.
How'd you think of that? I never would have thought of asking for a unicorn.
I already have 2 of them.
You already have 2?
So you're going to have a whole unicorn family.
Wow, that's you know what? I don't know anybody's had 1. You have 2. That is amazing. Good for you.
And how about you, Xavier? What do you want for Christmas?
A submarine, a toy tractor.
A submarine. Oh.
A rod.
Oh, that is a helicopter and a submarine.
That's quite a list. A submarine. Where would you take the submarine?
In the bathtub, of course.
I was hoping that's exactly where I take it.
Now tell me, Xavier, do you have a fireplace with a chimney?
Okay.
How's Santa going to get in your house? Do you have a chimney he can slide down?
No.
No, but
No.
You know what he does? He does Santa magic, and he gets in anyway and leaves the presents for
Yes,
you.
I do.
He's got the Santa magic.
I know that.
But that means you guys have to be asleep, okay? Promise you'll get to bed early?
Ta-da.
On Christmas Eve, you got to go to bed early.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, Karen, Xavier,
Well,
thank you so much for
Merry
your
Christmas.
calls. Anything else you want to tell Santa before we go?
Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you for the phone call. We've got a special gift for you guys, so if you'll hold the line, we'll be sure we get that taken care of. Santa, some great calls. More kids are going to hold here on the line, it looks like. We'll come back and take some more calls, and we'll read some more letters from those deposited in the North Pole Express mailbox on the Santa Claus Show on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
Pizza.
The bald-headed, yellow-skinned guy behind me has just discovered pizza time.
Cheese bread. Buffalo wings.
You'll be drooling, too, with every bite of everything on the menu. Know what makes pizza time the best?
Dough.
That's right. Fresh-made dough gives pizza time pizza its wonderfully delicious flavor.
Beer. Wonderful, glorious beer.
Got that, too. And with football season here, there's no better place to watch a game or go after you've played one.
Pizza. Beer.
Close. It's pizza time. 208 South Main in Ottawa, 785-242-TIME.
Our goal at Leighton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Our goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, an investor, or maybe downsizing, you'll want Leighton Real Estate's experience and knowledge with you every step of the way. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Leighton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2379. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or visit LeightonRE.com.
Hi, this is Bob Redeker, owner of Ponchos in downtown Ottawa. As you heard first here on KOFO, Ponchos is closing its doors on December 22nd so that we can return as Leon's in 2018. Until then, you can still enjoy all your favorites on the Ponchos menu. We want to thank you for your years of support, and we look forward to seeing you before our doors close in December and again when we reopen as Leon's in 2018. You can still dine in or carry out. Ponchos, serving you since 1982 at 429 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
If you were around 100 years ago, your doctor was your friend. Your neighbor might be your insurance agent. You could talk to the grocery store manager at church. Not so today, except when it comes to Kansas State Bank. Kansas State Bank is a local bank and has kept the proud tradition started by its founder, Glenn H. Hill, 100 years ago. Go to practically any other area, and all of the banks have sold out to big corporations run by suits and teakwood offices on the East Coast. Not here. Kansas State Bank remains Kansas State Bank. Your neighbors. Member FDIC.
Huge selection, the biggest savings, and the best customer service after you buy your vehicle. That's Bob Allen Ford, and now we're here in Ottawa, Kansas. The purchase experience is easy. Shop from the comfort of your home at Bob Allen Ford Ottawa and BobAllenFord.com. Select the inventory you would like to see, and we'll do the rest. From new F-150s to Explorers, Escapes, and Fusions, we've got you covered. Don't forget the pre-owned selection of low-mileage, under-warranty cars and trucks from all manufacturers. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes the difference. The difference is Bob Allen Ford here in Ottawa.
It's a choice many of us will be faced with. What to do when a parent, a spouse, or another loved one can no longer take care of themselves. There is an answer. Morningstar Care Homes. With real homes in residential neighborhoods, Morningstar Care Homes provides professional, individualized care for seniors dealing with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or other memory-related issues, previously known as Comfort Care Homes, Morningstar will provide the same compassionate home-style care you've come to know and expect. Call 785-594-2603 or visit online at morningstarcarehomes.com.
Thank you just doesn't seem to be enough. When we brought you the story of two families in our community that needed a hand this Christmas season, you came through as KOFO Happy Holiday Helpers. Thanks to your generosity, Mary, a single mother with a 4-year-old son who has special needs, will now be able to pay her rent, her utilities, and other mounting bills that were going to keep her and her son from a happy holiday.
Thank you to everybody that has chosen to reach out and bless my family. Thank you very, very much.
And Kelly, full-time caregiver to her disabled husband, Alan, will get that new queen-size bed he so desperately needs, the sheets to go with it, the coat Alan has gone without, and be able to pay the tags and taxes on their loan vehicle.
I appreciate every one of you. This is so kind.
Yes, you, our KOFO listening family and advertisers, showed the true meaning of the season by giving to others in need at a time when it was needed most. You are true happy holiday helpers. Merry Christmas, and thank you from all of us at KOFO.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
It is going to be a Merry Christmas because you are with Santa Claus on the Santa Claus Show on KOFO, 1220 and 103.7 FM. Pizza time, 6:37. Derek Chappell, glad to be your host again tonight for our final Santa Claus show of the season. And why is it our final? Because Santa's got some things to do here in the next couple days.
A few things to take care of.
Just a couple. So we appreciate the calls tonight from the kids, the good girls and boys in the listening area who parents took the time to call in and have those kiddos on the phone. We greatly appreciate that. And that's what it's all about. We do this for the kids. We want those kids to talk to Santa Claus. How exciting can that be to get a ho-ho-ho from the jolly old elf himself and talk about what you want for Christmas and what's on your tree. And Santa, I'd say over the last 2.5 weeks we've done this, hands down, it's the star on top of the tree.
Absolutely.
That is the majority of what we hear.
Yep. That's a star. And a close second, an angel.
An angel is a close second.
No hamburgers.
No hamburgers or pizzas. We did have a ribbon, I think. Somebody talked about a ribbon on theirs.
Yep.
And but really, the star is the way to go, it sounds like, with the ornamental illumination, if you will, on top of the tree. The word escaped.
You know, a few moments ago, while you were in a commercial break, had a couple snowmen come in from the outside.
You did?
Just for a moment.
Yeah.
They like to stay outside.
It's probably good up there at the North Pole.
Yeah. You know what they told me?
What'd they tell you?
One of the snowmen asked me, hey, you know what we do on the weekends?
What do snowmen do on the weekend?
Chill.
Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Not only are you the jolly old elf, but you're a funny one, too. See, I know you tell jokes like that just so you can laugh for a reason like that.
Absolutely. So. Laughter is some of the best medicine.
Love it very much. We are on the Santa Claus Show, and that is Santa Claus, by the way, and he is at the North Pole, and we have a special phone line that the elves put in for us so we can call Santa directly. And I'm just kind of sad because it's the last night we get to talk to Santa, and after tonight, poof, the number goes away. I don't have it anymore because it changes, and I don't get to talk to Santa anymore. So, Santa, it's been a pleasure for me to talk to you, just a lifelong dream to talk to Santa Claus, and you get to talk to him as well, 242-1220. I believe, Santa, you said that your mailbag was full of more letters from our kids in the listening area. So if you have one or two, why don't we share a couple of those now while we look for the next phone call to come through?
This is a letter from Jenna. Jenna says, I wish I could have a hoverboard and a scooter and a kid's makeup set.
Okay.
All right, Jenna.
Good stuff.
I will see what I can do. Thank you for writing in.
Now, Jenna, here's the thing. Santa said earlier that the bag is already being filled up, so that may already be in Santa's bag.
Probably is.
Isn't that cool?
We know that stuff kind of early.
That may already be on board.
Yes.
That's awesome to know your toy is waiting in Santa's bag right now a couple days ahead of time. I hope they are.
Well, thank you, Jenna, and Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for writing in. All right, we got another one here, and this is from Eddie. Eddie says he would like candy, Dear Santa, a toy kitchen, a little TV and kids' movies, a cat or a dog, a toy clown, and a stuffed monkey, and a rubber duck.
Wow.
A rubber duck.
Okay, I got to be honest. That's one of the best lists we've had.
That is.
Read that for me again. Can you, Santa? Can you read that list for me again?
He wants a watch as well. I just saw that. He wants a watch.
Okay.
And candy.
Candy's good.
And he says, Dear Santa, a toy kitchen. A little TV and kids' movies.
Okay.
A cat and a dog. A toy clown. a stuffed monkey, and a rubber duck.
Man, Eddie, I love the list. I think right now that's my favorite so far on the Santa Claus show.
That is.
Because you just
Eddie.
hit everything you need right there.
Absolutely, especially
what a great
the rubber
list.
duck.
Eddie, that is a great list. Thank you for writing in, and thank you to your parents for taking you to one of our sponsor locations to drop off your letter at the North Pole Express mailbox. I do want to just mention those sponsors again, because without them, the Santa Claus show doesn't happen here on KOFO, because we'd have nowhere for you to drop off your letter for Santa Claus. So I do want to thank our sponsors, and I want to mention them again. Kansas State Bank, our title sponsor for the Santa Claus show. Bob Allen Ford, Morningstar Care Homes in Ottawa and Baldwin City. The Ottawa Recreation Commission at 15th and Ash. DIY Supply, our good friend Eric. They had a very decorated and beautiful North Pole Express mailbox at their location. Pizza Time, Sears in downtown Ottawa, Leighton Real Estate at Wellsville, High Tech Relief Center downtown Ottawa, El Sol Mexican Restaurant, and Gary and our good friends down at Liberty Pond and Gold, First and Main, also a sponsor of the Santa Claus show on KOFO. 242-1220 is the phone number, and we'll take some more calls so you can chat with Santa. Remember, every child that gets on the air with Santa tonight is going to get a special gift from KOFO. So if you need a last-minute gift for the kiddos, grab that phone, give us a call, 242-1220. And again, we're going to take a look at that Weather Center forecast coming up in just a little bit, tell you about the chance of snow. That's right, I said a chance of snow. It is Christmas almost, by the way. You're listening to the Santa Claus show on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
El Sol Mexican Restaurant. Authentic Mexican dishes served right here in Ottawa. From appetizers to combination plates, specialty dishes to steak platters. And for los niños 12 and under, a fantastic kids menu. And don't forget their daily food and drink specials. El Sol Mexican Restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 11 till 9. Friday and Saturday, 11 till 10. And Sunday, 11 till 3. At 210 South Main Street, right here in Ottawa. Find them online at OttawaElSolMexicanRestaurant.com.
Hey, this is Jake.
And this is Sheldon.
From High Tech Relief Center.
We provide managed IT services to...
Whoa. It's IT.
Oh, man.
Well, just hit Control-Alt-Delete and start again.
We provide managed IT services to Ottawa and the surrounding area.
So if you need help with your wireless network, website, security cameras, or just have general computer issues,
give High Tech Relief Center a call at 785-229-0541.
HTRCKC.com. Find us on Facebook at High Tech Relief.
Our goal at Leighton Real Estate is not to be the biggest real estate firm. Our goal is to be the best for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, an investor, or maybe downsizing, you'll want Leighton Real Estate's experience and knowledge with you every step of the way. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Leighton Real Estate, serving families in eastern central Kansas for the last 50 years. Call 785-883-2379. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or visit LeightonRE.com.
Want to save money on great stuff from DIY?
That'd be great.
Oh, hi, Santa. I didn't know you shopped at DIY.
Elves can't make everything, you know.
Well, look for the green tags at DIY. Those are sale items you won't hear about anywhere else, like toys and clothes and Christmas decorations.
The elves tried to build a gas grill once. It blew up right in Vixen's face. You ever smell burning antler?
Well, lucky for you, all Traeger grills are on sale now at DIY on South Princeton Drive in Ottawa.
Elves can't even make a good cup of coffee.
Is that why you've dumped half a fifth of Bailey's in yours?
Might be.
This is Chad Bruner, Director at the ORC. You know winter weather is just around the corner, but come join us at the Ottawa Recreation Commission for all your recreational needs. The ORC is now registering for youth volleyball, martial arts, adult basketball, yoga, and many more programs. Please visit the ORC at the Copper Building on 15th and Ash. Call us at 785-242-1939 or visit us at orcottawas.org. The ORC, we also want to wish everyone a joyous holiday season.
Like Liberty Pawn and Gold is the best place to get the whole gang Christmas presents. Oh yeah? Ruby Run and Roll? Zoinks! I got the gang shotguns, PlayStations, and diamond necklaces. And Ruby Run? Sorry, old pal. They have everything but your snacks. Come on, let's head to Liberty Pawn and Gold at 1st and Main in Ottawa, and I'll get you something. Red roll, Ruby, Ruby, Roo. Like, slow down, old pal.
It's a
choice many of us will be faced with. What to do when a parent, a spouse, or another loved one can no longer take care of themselves. There is an answer. Morningstar Care Homes. With real homes in residential neighborhoods, Morningstar Care Homes provides professional, individualized care for seniors dealing with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or other memory-related issues. Previously known as Comfort Care Homes, Morningstar will provide the same compassionate home-style care you've come to know and expect. Call 785-594-2603 or visit online at morningstarcarehomes.com.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome back.
Santa, thank you so much for joining us for another edition of the Santa Claus Show on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. Pizza time, 6:46. That's 14 minutes before 7 o'clock. And we are just a couple of days away from the big day until Santa takes off, and there goes the sleigh, there go the reindeer, Rudolph leading the way, and Santa with the big ho-ho-hos on the back of the old sleigh there with the giant bag. Now, you said earlier it's magic, so
it's
that
magic.
bag kind of...
It's not near as big as you might think it is.
And I know you don't want to give things away because it's kind of Santa magic, but I'm guessing that bag just kind of takes care of itself, doesn't it?
It does.
That's awesome. And that bag, by the way, is filled with toys for good girls and boys. And I think, which we may have a couple of good ones right on the phone. Let's go to line 1 here. You're on the Santa Claus Show. Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Hi.
Hello.
Who is this?
Haley.
Hi, Haley. How old are you, Haley?
9.
You're 9?
Yeah.
Excellent.
9 years old. Are you excited, Haley, for Christmas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Do you think Santa's going to come visit?
Yeah.
Are you on the nice list?
I hope so.
Of course you are.
Let me check. Look through. Yep, there you are, Haley. You are on the nice list.
You made it, Haley. Now, here's the deal. You still got 2 days, so stay on that nice list, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do it.
What grade are you in, Haley?
4th.
4th grade.
4th grade. Excellent. Wow. Who's your teacher?
Miss Sullivan.
Miss Sullivan. She's a good one.
She is.
She's a good one. Where do you go to school?
Sunflower.
Sunflower, yep. Miss Sullivan's a good one over there for sure.
What do you want for Christmas, Haley?
I don't know.
You don't know?
There's always so much to choose from, isn't there?
It is. You want a doll? Or a doll house? Would you like an iPhone, or would you like a giraffe or a monkey?
I want a new phone. My phone's old.
Your phone's old?
It is?
You're 9? That's awesome. Hey, you know what? We had a girl a while ago ask for a unicorn. Would you like a unicorn?
No.
How about a unicorn phone? I don't know if Santa makes those. I just thought that would be kind of cool to combine 2 fun things.
Yep. How about a hamburger?
No.
Santa.
No.
You know what? Santa's thinking about food. You know why? He's got that big tummy and that big bowl full of jelly there, tummy going on there, so he's always eating.
Yeah, that and hot chocolate.
Hey, Haley, are you going to have cookies out for Santa?
I think we're going to have... We aren't going to have cookies, but we're going to have something else.
Something else? Oh, that's good. You know what? I bet Santa, he eats a lot of cookies. I bet something else might be nice for him once in a while. What do you think you're going to have?
My mom made, I think we're going to use white trash, but...
Say that again, you're going to use what?
White trash. It's with marshmallows in it.
Oh, marshmallows. I got
yes,
you. Okay,
yes,
good.
yes,
I thought you said peanut butter and jelly sandwich. My fault.
Oh, pizza would be good, too. I like sausage and pepperoni on mine. All right. Do you know what's the name of your favorite deer?
Rudolph.
Rudolph? Yeah, everybody likes Rudolph. But you know what? You know who the fastest deer is, though? That's Dasher. Dasher's quicker than Rudolph is, but Rudolph's got that bright nose.
Haley, you know which one likes to clean the most? Comet. But anyway, so you're ready for Christmas. Do you have some wrapping to do?
No, my mom's doing all that.
So you don't have to wrap? That's awesome.
That is.
Wrapping's hard. The tape always messes up on me.
Now, one thing I need to know, Haley, do you have lights on your house?
No.
No? Well, how am I going to find your house?
Look for a big red truck and a tiny car.
A big red truck. Okay. That's a good way to find it. Okay, well, thank you.
A big red truck and a tiny car. Awesome. I'm sure Santa will find it. Is there anybody else there with you, Haley, that wants to talk to Santa?
yeah, my friend Tatum.
Is Tatum? Okay, can you put Tatum on the phone?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Tatum, are you there?
Yeah.
Hi,
Tatum.
Say hi to Santa.
Hello.
Hello, Tatum. How are you today?
Good.
Good. And how old are you, Tatum?
9.
You're 9.
We're 11 days apart.
Oh, my gosh. And you guys are friends?
Uh-huh.
Are you like best friends?
Yeah.
Well, you should be. If you're only 11 days apart, that says something right there.
That is cool. What grade are you in, Tatum?
4.
And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Lacey.
Mrs. Lacey. Very good.
Well, fantastic. I'm glad you guys are hanging out tonight listening to the Santa Claus show. That is so fun.
Are you excited about Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. And do you know what you want for Christmas?
Yeah.
What is that?
An iPhone.
An iPhone. So you want a phone too, huh?
All right.
So you guys can talk to each other, right? You're friends.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be perfect.
Now tell me, have you been a good boy?
Have you been a good girl all year?
Yeah.
All year?
All year? Well, let me
Not bad,
check.
like one day?
I don't know.
Hey, all you got to do is make it for 2 more days and you'll be okay.
Well,
all
let
right?
me check my list here.
Check the list, Santa. See, is Tatum on the nice list or the naughty list?
I'm looking. There you are, Tatum. You're on the good list.
That's good. The nice list. You made it.
Nice list.
You made it. Well, Tatum
right.
and Haley, anything else you want to say to Santa? We've got to get some other girls and boys on the phone.
No, but my brother's not here. He's at his dad's.
Oh, well, you know what? Tell your brother hi. And
Merry
Santa, anything you
Christmas.
want to say? Yep, Merry Christmas.
Tell him
That's all
Merry
Santa has to
Christmas.
say.
Santa, if you could get him an alligator snapping turtle, I think he'd really like that.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's on the list then.
Very good. All
well,
right.
thank you for calling in, Haley and Tatum,
Merry
and we've got a
Christmas.
special gift for you guys for Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you, and I hope everything goes well at Christmas time, okay? Thanks for calling. And it's as simple
Merry
as that. That's how the Santa Claus show works. All you have to do is call 242-1220. 242-1220 is the phone number, and you can give us a call. Let's go to line 2 here. On line 2, hello, you're on the Santa Claus show.
Hi, Mr. Santa and Santa Jr. Special request. Don't you start laughing, Derek.
What would that be? Who is this, by the way?
It's Gene.
Hi, Gene.
Hi, Gene.
I knew that. I just wanted to say it out
I have a special
loud.
request.
Okay, what's that?
For your grandkids or your Santa kids, everybody bring home a big espresso cappuccino tonight.
That'd be good. Okay.
Okay.
We can do that. That sounds actually good right now. Sounds real good.
And what would you like for Christmas? Gene?
We don't go there.
Okay, well, all right. We've got to tell you what, Gene. I appreciate you calling in. You have a very Merry Christmas. All right, I appreciate you listening to the Santa Claus show, and a big friend of the KOFO family, Gene. So thank you, and Merry Christmas to you guys and the whole family.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in. Pizza time right now is 6:54. I have to take my last break, Santa. We'll come back. We've got some other kids on the phone, and we got to get this done before 7, so you can talk to as many as we can. All right?
Yep.
It's the Santa Claus show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
When did you last take a Sunday drive? Next time, make your destination the Plaschke Kramer Liquor Store at 7 Cedars. Pick out your specialty beer from the cave for the big game or an evening on the deck. 7 Cedars on Highway 59 in Princeton.
Your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast from the Bob Allen Ford Weather Center. Tonight, overcast during the early evening, then gradual clearing, a low of 19. Tomorrow, overcast skies and a high of 38. Tomorrow night, a 40% chance of snow after midnight, overcast and a low of 20. And then Sunday, Christmas Eve, overcast through mid-morning, then gradual clearing and a high of 32 on Sunday during the day. Christmas Eve, as Santa makes the flight, mostly clear skies and a low of 17. Going to be a little chilly for Santa to be around. Christmas Day, overcast, a high of 37. And then the evening, overcast and a frigid low of 15 on Christmas. Tuesday, partly sunny, 25, and partly clear and a low of 12 on Tuesday night. That's a look at your KOFO Weather Center forecast from the Bob Allen Ford Weather Center at 1220 and 103.7 FM.
El Sol Mexican Restaurant. Authentic Mexican dishes served right here in Ottawa. From appetizers to combination plates, specialty dishes to steak platters. And for los niños 12 and under, a fantastic kids menu. And don't forget their daily food and drink specials. El Sol Mexican Restaurant, open Monday through Thursday, 11 till 9. Friday and Saturday, 11 till 10. And Sunday, 11 till 3. at 210 South Main Street, right here in Ottawa. Find them online at OttawaElSolMexicanRestaurant.com.
Hey, this is Jake.
And this is Sheldon.
From High Tech Relief Center.
We provide managed IT services to...
Whoa. It's IT.
Oh, man.
Well, just hit Control-Alt-Delete and start again.
We provide managed IT services to Ottawa and the surrounding area.
So if you need help with your wireless network, website, security cameras, or just have general computer issues,
give High Tech Relief Center a call at 785-229-0541.
HTRCKC.com. Find us on Facebook at High Tech Relief.
This is Chad Bruner, Director at the ORC. You know winter weather is just around the corner, but come join us at the Ottawa Recreation Commission for all your recreational needs. The ORC is now registering for youth volleyball, martial arts, adult basketball, yoga, and many more programs. Please visit the ORC at the Gopher Building on 15th and Ash. Call us at 785-242-1939 or visit us at orcottawas.org. The ORC, we also want to wish everyone a joyous holiday season.
Like Liberty Pawn and Gold is the best place to get the whole gang Christmas presents. Oh, yeah? Really run and roll? Zoinks! I got the gang shotguns, PlayStations, and diamond necklaces. And Ruby Racks? Sorry, old pal. They have everything but your snacks. Come on, let's head to Liberty Pawn and Gold at First and Main in Ottawa, and I'll get you something. Ready to roll, Ruby, like, slow down, old pal.
It's the Santa Claus Show on KOFO. Yes, that is the jolly old elf himself, Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Glad to have you with us, Father Christmas. Santa Claus at the North Pole. We've only got a few minutes left on the Santa Claus Show tonight, so let me get another call in here. Let me see, we got line 1 lit up here. Hello, is this Waylon?
Yeah.
Waylon, how are you tonight?
Good.
Hey, what do you want to say to Santa? He's right here on the phone. He's on the phone with us.
Hey, Waylon.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Waylon. How are you tonight?
Pretty good.
Good. Tell me, what grade are you in now?
7th.
7th grade? Excellent.
Grade.
Excellent.
When did that happen? Overnight.
Overnight. Excellent. What would you like for Christmas, Waylon?
Not much. I just want something that's reasonable.
Something reasonable. What are your interests, Waylon? Do you like games? Do you like sports? Do you like to read books? Eat food like me?
I'm kind of more of an artist type.
Artist.
Okay.
Excellent. So you like drawing or sculpting?
Drawing.
You draw with pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You know what? I could never do that. I used to make a mess when I draw with pencil. I get the lead all over my hands and fingers. It was not a pretty sight. Trust me.
Yeah, you couldn't draw a straight line to...
No, I couldn't. I know. You know that because you saw me draw. Hey, Waylon, is there somebody else with you there, too?
Yeah, here's Berkeley.
Berkeley. Hello, Berkeley.
Say hi.
How old is Berkeley?
He's 1.
He's 1?
Wow.
So, man, I wish I would have talked to Santa when I was age 1. That would have been cool.
Well, Berkeley, hi, and Merry Christmas. This is Santa.
Berkeley, say hi.
Hello.
Hey, Waylon, can you hear me? This is Derek. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
What's on top of your tree?
An angel.
An angel. We got an angel in right at the last minute. Thank you for that, Waylon. We've had a lot of stars, but the angels are fantastic. Waylon, anything you want to say to Santa? Because we're going to have to run. He's got things. He's got to get ready to fly.
Okay.
All right.
Anything you want to say?
Just tell him to have a safe flight.
Thank you, Waylon. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Waylon, and thank you, Waylon and Berkeley, for the call, and thanks to everyone who called in, and we appreciate it very much. I can't believe this is our last Santa Claus show. Santa, thank you so much for being here with us.
You're welcome.
It's been the biggest thrill for me to be able to talk to you there at the North Pole while we're here at the Bob Allen Ford Studios in Ottawa. Santa, safe trip.
And yes,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And I'll try and stay on the nice list for 2 more days. I almost messed that up, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Brian Clark. The FBI arrested a California tow truck driver for allegedly plotting a holiday attack on Pier 39, a popular San Francisco tourist destination. FBI agents say Everett Jameson of Modesto, California, wanted to use a vehicle and guns in the attack. His father, Gordon Jameson, tells ABC his son recently converted to Islam.
About 6-7 months ago, he started growing a beard and wearing his little beanie hat and, doing his, because I always laugh at it because he'd be like, okay, it's prayer time.
He is in custody. Vice President Mike Pence in Afghanistan, where he spoke to U.S. troops on the second day of his surprise visit.
And your leadership and your service speak louder than any words I could say here tonight. You're patriots. You are heroes.
Back in the U.S., another ruling from the San Francisco-based Ninth Circuit Court involving President Trump's travel bans.
The Supreme Court already ruled the president's third crack at the travel ban known as 3.0 could go into effect during litigation. Now the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals is upholding a lower court's injunction against the updated travel ban, finding the president's executive order violates federal immigration law and exceeds the president's authority. But the latest ruling is put on hold pending Supreme Court review, so nothing changes right now. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
President Trump's now in Florida for the holiday. Before leaving Washington, he signed the $1.5 trillion tax cut package into law. Said he was going to wait for a formal ceremony in the new year, but changed his mind. Why?
We were going to wait till January 7th or 8th and do a big formal ceremony, but every one of the networks was saying, will he keep his promise? Will he sign it for Christmas, before Christmas?
And the United Nations Security Council unanimously approved new sanctions on North Korea after their most recent ballistic missile test, but did not impose a ban on oil imports. This is ABC News.
The first ingredient in Swanson chicken broth sounds like this. Whereas the first ingredient in some other broths sounds like this. Water. Great in a glass, not so great in your stuffing. For a dish with rich flavor, start with a broth made with rich golden chicken stock. Start with 100% natural Swanson broth. From soups to sides to stuffing and more, Swanson broth has been trusted for generations. Swanson. Choose natural.
Oh, fudge! I didn't get a present for everybody on my list, and they'll feel dissed. But wait, I'll check on Groupon, an instant gift experience. Paying class sushi, no cheap manicure, no crowded mall, nothing to wrap. Found something for everybody with the Groupon app.
Need last-minute gifts instantly? Give the gift of experience. This holiday season, Groupon has something for everyone. Download the app and save. Groupon.
A wild scene at Lambeau Field that had nothing to do with the Green Bay Packers. ABC's Ryan Burrow explains.
Green Bay Police Chief Andrew Smith says a previously fired food service contract worker got into a dispute in the parking lot with a former coworker, crashed his vehicle into several other cars, then chased the former coworker into Lambeau Field.
At some point, the suspect drove his vehicle down the ramp, up a ramp that leads into Lambeau Field and into the field itself, not on the playing field, but in the storage rooms nearby, and crashed his vehicle into a storage room inside.
Police say they apprehended the man in a matter of minutes. Nobody was hurt. Ryan Burrow, ABC News.
The Miss America organization suspended its CEO pending an investigation after emails surfaced showing him and others in the organization disparaging former Miss America winners. It's another New Year's Eve performance for Mariah Carey. The year after her troublesome Times Square concert, she'll return to Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Brian Clark, ABC News.
Your pizza time is 7:04. Good evening. I'm Sean Torres in the Bob Allen Ford newsroom with this hour's top stories. Franklin County Commissioners sat down together with County Administrator Derek Brown recently to discuss the county's future and explore some options. Commission Chair Colt Waymeyer.
Might say strengths, opportunities, weakness, threats, that type of thing. So Roy mentioned capital improvements. We went through all our facilities and our larger equipment, just kind of where we're at on different things, where that fleet or fleet of buildings, whatever it may be, is going to be at in the future, 10 years. What's most likely to go wrong, and kind of what we're doing to prepare for it. So it's just a bunch of information in front of everybody.
Holiday travel will be putting many of us on the roads. This holiday season, the best gift we can give is to make it there safely and help others do so. Seatbelt use is one of the most effective ways to prevent death and serious injury in car crashes. Reducing those risks by half, nationwide seatbelts save around 14,000 lives per year. However, in Kansas, seatbelt use remains too low, with a seatbelt use rate of 82%, putting the state in the bottom third nationally for seatbelt use. According to the Kansas Traffic Resource Office, women are more likely to use a seatbelt than men. Rural counties have lower seatbelt use than urban counties. A National Highway Traffic Safety Association study showed that 75%